everybody. I felt inclined as usual to come on here today to talk a little bit about what's going on. Oh, got a sparkle. Bing. I like this filter. For people that are new to what I do with these filters, it's to help lighten the mood of anything that I may be talking about, or just kind of give a more lighter effect to it. So that's why I do all the filters. So today is about holding on to love and why. Well, I'm sure everyone's feeling it, right? There's like a lot of thought processes. It's a lot of trying to categorize what's going on in your life. There's a lot of intense emotion. There's a lot of things going on right now. Now, some people may blame it on the pre-shadow period of the retrograde, and some people may say it's a spiritual shift. Well, it might be a little bit of both. Who knows? One way or another, it's happening. These emotions are real. The intensity is real. The depression, the suicidal thoughts, the overwhelming thoughts in our minds, these things are very real regardless of what's causing them. So I'm here to give you some tips on how to get through it, because it's happening. And sometimes things happen that we don't want to happen, but they need to happen to get us to a better place. Look, I got this little ding, Colgate smile. Okay, so first things first is that what's happening right now is it's kind of dividing people. It's this intense energy is kind of digging up our skeletons, but it's also making us want to kind of hide in our shell. It's making us not want to socialize. It's making us not really want to be around other people, and we're not really sure why, but those things are happening. It's also making it difficult for people to sleep. A lot of people have been reporting that it's difficult for them to sleep lately, that it's difficult for them to really have an appetite. Some people are just overall feeling more of depression symptoms going through these things. And if you do not normally go through those things, then more than likely it's a spiritual energy going on. Or if you don't go through those things as often and it's not like a regular cycle for you, then again, it's probably the spiritual energy that's heightened right now. Divine Feminine is waking up. Also, if you're on that boat, that is another effect that a lot of people are considering, that Divine Feminine is waking up and going, what the hell is this? Why are my women not in more powerful positions? Which would also explain why all these women are speaking up about their negative experiences with men. It's also why a lot of women are really taking a stance about being treated more fairly, about respecting our bodies, about a more positive body image. So you got Divine Feminine going on, you got pre-shadow retrograde going on, you got God moving people to where he needs them to be in their life going on. It's a lot going on right now, regardless of what avenue of spiritual belief you're in. So hold on to love. Why? Because like I said, these energies make us want to divide, and it makes us want to shut away, and we get these nasty thoughts. We got, crying by ourselves. We got suicidal thoughts. We got people that are in a really negative headspace and they can't seem to shake it. And people that are even normally optimistic. Now, again, if it gets to a point where you feel like you really need help, I should hope that you reach out to a local suicidal hotline, or any of those things going on, because this is going to get intense. These next 2 weeks are going to get intense. Again, all these things are working for your good, so do not worry. Just hang on, hold on to love, hold on to each other. Whatever, I know sometimes it feels like there isn't a connection sometimes with you and other people, or with family members and things like that, but whatever bit of a connection you have, hold on to it. Hold on to that love, hold on to that, to each other. We have to hold on to each other, regardless of, oh, she talks behind my back, or, oh, I don't like that chick at work. She always is trying to tell the boss and I'm texting on my phone. All that aside, we're all human. We're all going through something right now. So people are going to be extra irritable. People are going to be extra frantic. They're going to start making decisions. I don't know why I'm doing this kind of thing going on. But what's really important is that we hold on to each other. Be as kind as possible and understand that everyone is going through this. The older I got, the more I realized I used to think adults had it all together. They really don't. I used to think, oh, adults, they just go out there, do their adult thing, and then that's life. No, when you get older, you realize that the world's really not that sane, and not in a bad way, and that people are human. as an adult, you really learn what human is. And right now, in this time period, which I talked about in my other video, about a huge transition going on in November for people's lives, making major life decisions, breakups, getting together, people that are doing the job that they love, or people that are leaving the job that they hate, or transitioning, or figuring out how to be more of an entrepreneur. All kinds of things are happening right now that are good, which is natural, where if you're trying to have good things come in, some of that mess has got to be pushed out. So that's what's happening right now, and it's going to get intense over the next 2 weeks. So it's so important to love each other and have the understanding that we are all in this together. So on that same note, Divine Feminine waking up, pre-shadow retrograde, God moving everyone into their correct positions to do, well, not correct, but their divine positions to do what they're here to do. Aside from all that, we have our empaths that are kind of caught in the crossfire of all of this. And as an empath, I can very much empathize and sympathize and all kinds of sizes with everyone, because I feel it. I have been around a lot of my friends and family that have been dealing with these upheavals, and I can feel it. So for empaths, for us, it's a bit worse. It's a lot heavier. And there are shielding techniques that you can use. Make sure you're cutting cords every day. I have a video that I talk about cutting cords. Make sure that when you take showers, imagine washing all your issues away, all the energetic mess from everyone, all those things are just going down the drain. That worked well for me too when I did that, to ground and to cleanse. Different things like that. There's also imagining a white light around you, like the sparkles, sparkle, sparkle, ding. All the sparkles around you or white light, or sometimes people do a gold light or a lavender light, just something around you that you imagine is just your happy bubble. Right now, it's difficult to create a happy bubble because of what so many people are going through, but it's so important to at least try. Trust me, I get it, guys. I'm not just sitting here on like a high chair. I mean, it's a nice chair, but I'm not just sitting here on a chair going, oh, you guys need to do this. This is for me too, okay? Because as an empath, like I said, I'm feeling this double time. And we're going to go through double time over these next 2 weeks. But again, it's all for your highest good. And please hold on to your faith. Hold on to the light. Hold on to each other. So that it reminds me of the ants. The picture I get are like when there's a flood. And I believe it's fire ants that bind together and they float on the water. And that is how they all survive. So even though it may not be the most pleasant of situations, we have to hold on to each other. We have to hold on to each other, even if how can I put it? I'm pretty sure it's not like comfortable for the ants to be all clamped down on each other, going, oh my God, now we got to float out here and hope we don't die. Okay, so that's probably how uncomfortable it's going to get, because honestly, some people's lives are probably at stake because of the mental fog that it's putting us through. So make sure that you're keeping an eye on your friends, that you're checking in. I check in on my friends. You can ask them. I check in on my friends to go, hey, how's your day going? Everything okay? You know, even if they don't talk about their day, just knowing somebody is asking, hey, you good? You all right? It's good enough for someone to at least know. Sometimes smiling at a stranger and things like that are good to just, that in itself sends love. And I don't know about you, but it makes a difference in my day when somebody genuinely asks me. Now, I'm not talking about your typical, hey, how's it going? No, I mean like, hey, are you good? You know, everything all right? Hanging in there? Stuff like that. That's the connections that we need. So please, empaths, practice shielding, cleansing, cord cutting. In fact, any person that can possibly look up these techniques, practice shielding, cord cutting. Make a list of 10 things that you love to do. 10 things that you love to do on your own, because people, as we know, are not always available these days. So making that list of 10 things that make you happy, that you can refer to during this 2-week period, would be great, very helpful. And just making sure that you're checking in with yourself. As I mentioned in a previous video, honoring your emotions without judgment. And also making sure that you're checking in with others and keeping that connection so that we all can stay afloat. Can I go the other way? Oh, I can. So, I wanted to make this a quick message. I just want to get out there because there are so many people right now that are suffering in silence. And as a person that is typically one of those people, I figure that just having something out there for the ears that'll hear and the eyes that can see what they need to get out of this video will get it. That we feel it, we get it. And if nobody told you today, we do care about your existence, and we do care about you being here, and we do care about your life, and we do care about your happiness and your love. So everyone, hold on. I keep getting this image of just hold on together, please, because it's going to get so much better. But we got to get through this. We got to get the junk out to get the good stuff in, okay? It's just complete overhaul right now, and it's going to be so good on the other side, but it's going to get dark before dawn, okay? What was it? Darkest before dawn. I think that's how it goes. So, bing. Love you guys. For those of you that like Christmas, I've got my tree up. For those of you that are not up for it because Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet, you just ignore that. It's not over there. So, love you guys so much. Please hang in there. It's going to be okay. You're all right. It's going to be okay. Okay. So not all bad news. You got good stuff coming, but we gotta power through. All right, and we can do it. You can do it. Okay. So. Take care, guys. Be well. Love you. I just ding, ding. I get a little Colgate smile. Oh my God, I got sparkles in my eye. Oh, I'm joking. Okay, bye, guys.